To achieve the climate goal of the European Union, there is only one way to go, which is on two pillars. One is about reducing drastically our needs, and the second one is to produce differently. For both, there is only one option. It's indeed to have a sector coupling.
Sector coupling or systems integration is about coupling the energy producing sectors with the energy consuming sectors, sectors such as buildings, so heating and cooling, for instance, transport, industry, so on and so forth.
Sector coupling is the big thing to do in the upcoming years, in my opinion. And we as legislators have to be constantly aware of benefits across sectors, and it's very difficult to do because we tend to legislate on very specific issues, and we tend to focus on silos. But how to break these silos, how to go across, how to have a more holistic approach, that is going to be the key challenge.
The first thing to do if we really want the different sectors to work together is, I think, stop designing policies by sector. And the second thing is stopping to have national systems or centralized systems policy decisions.
We know that in 2020 member states have to deliver national heating and cooling plans, and that is really the opportunity, I think, to also make sure that this principle of sector coupling, of systems integrating is enshrined in that, and so to mandate member states to look at the synergies in the systems.
My key message to policymakers would be we have all the technologies that it needs to decarbonize the heating and cooling sector completely. Try to recognize them and to give them visibility, because leading by example will be very important.
Part of our task, not the only one, is to make sure that decisions can be made actually in a context where the assessment can be properly made, so that everything is priced in, and member states or those who take the decisions, which actually is not often member states but cities, for instance, do have everything on the table to see what their optimal pathway is.
We made a study on the potentials for district heating and cooling in a decarbonized future energy system, and where we can see it's extremely important to both invest in district heating and energy efficiency measures at the same time.
There are lots of cities out there that are driving this decision, and they can do that, of course, because they are urban areas by definition, and that allows for a better sector integration.
Cities, they are extremely important in this transition because heating is a local measure. It exists locally, and therefore it's the cities that have vital knowledge.
District heating and cooling is a great case in illustrating the benefits of sector coupling, because I come from a country where we have so much offshore wind that we have days of the year where we are more than self-sufficient in our electricity consumption. So we have to integrate this surplus of electricity.